Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, no night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. Ooh, wait, hold it. Let's try that again. Whenever I upload a new video. That was a little better. I don't know what's going on. But today we are going to be talking about Jeannie Mai. She came out, a statement has been released. We now know a little bit more detail as to why they got a divorce. We're going to be talking about Saucy Santana backpedaling. And we're going to be talking about Charleston White, Trash, Sexy Red, Jada Pinkett, and Will Smith. It's just a mess out here, child. It's a mess. What's going on? Hey, Rose. Hey, Zamira. Hey, Chantel. Make sure you guys are paying the entry fee to my house. It's $3.99. All you got to do is smash the like button. Smash it. Pulverize that thing. Hey, Erica. What's going on? Come on over. Come on over, love bugs. Come on over, baby. So we can get this party started. Ooh. Find your free, waiting on your nightly hangout vibes. Okay, because you gotta go on whatever on this Friday. Is it Friday? On this Friday night. Happy new month. It's December 1st. Yes. All right, so let's head on over to these Instagram sheets. I'm trying to wait for a few more of the love bugs to join us, because where y'all at? Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Here is giving 5. Thank you. Yes. All right, we got enough of y'all up in here. So it's raining, y'all. I love the rain. The rain is kind of sexy to me, but I don't like cold rain. All right, shouts out to the Shade Room. TSR updates. Jeannie Mai suggests Jeezy was, because I know that he knows I'm unfaithful and it kills him inside to know that I was unfaithful in the marriage. Prenup says he will have to pay up due to infidelity. Woo! See now. Everybody's sitting up here saying, oh, she got made a baby mama too. She got, and absolutely, and did, and do, and does, and was. However, because she did secure a ring, she also secured an additional back to child support. Okay. So, TSR updates. Jeannie Mai is clapping back at Jeezy's divorce petition, and she is accusing him of being unfaithful during their marriage, which seems like it may cost him due to the clause in their prenup. According to documents that were obtained by TMZ, in her response, Jeannie's lawyer said, wife reserves the right to amend this counterclaim to add other grounds of divorce, but which wife does not wish to specify herein at this time, in the hopes this matter can be resolved without having to disclose such conduct publicly. Lord Jesus. The response continues to state, wife further shows that the court should enforce paragraph 8 of the prenuptial agreement regarding infidelity, which provides in pertinent part that in the event that either party engages in sexual relations, an emotional relationship, or is emotionally or sexually suggestive in communicating with a third party via all forms of electronic communications, including but not limited to texting, sexting, FaceTime, and social media and or direct messages, shall result in significant financial penalty upon the adulterous party. Ooh, and he was just on a world tour trying to make himself look like he was the good guy in all of this. Trying to make himself look like he did everything that he could have did to salvage and save his marriage. Y'all see how that go? He went out there, sat on the couch with Leah Long, using a melanin-rich woman to make himself look better in the image of the people. And he out here dicking and dodging. It's giving Offset. It's giving Offset. It's giving Offset. Hey, stars above. What's up, baby girl? Okay, where my mind's at, baby? Where my mind's at? I don't know. However, I mean, I don't think that this is like a far-fetched claim. We already know how rappers give it up. Men in the entertainment industry, they be hot in the pants. That's why I don't see myself really taking a man in the entertainment industry seriously, especially a rapper. I'm sorry. A rapper is giving hell no, unless he's like long retired. But like you got to be a rapper from like the early 2000s or maybe the 90s that's not really out here in the street going on tour for me to trust you and to think that you're not going to be out here giving that thing out like spare change, because that's what they do. And on top of that, you know, this man has a rap sheet of not being faithful, of not literally like staying with one woman. He has multiple baby mamas. And that's something that you have to consider. And this is not me saying that people can't change and things don't change, because they can. And people do evolve and people do grow. But you got to look into the person's history. You got to see how they've been operating and how they've been moving. Just because you got a ring don't mean he wasn't still going to be out here dicking and dodging. That's just what they will have you scrubbing the ground. And like I said, the one thing a man will do is embarrass him with a straight face like this. Hey, pretty RJ, what you said, boo? Hey, Love Jones, what's up, boo? Look, this woman going to run of Boston on him. I have no sympathy. She's going to take him for every dime he got. Dark meat on the side. I don't have no sympathy for him either. I really, truly don't. I don't. People like, oh, the preferences, oh, the Asian is better. Oh, they love to get. First of all, this woman was very aggressive and masculine presenting. You could tell by how she operated in her last marriage. And we saw her on the real. We heard her say it, all sorts of things about how she ran a household. She was used to, providing the finances. She was used to being the one that was the breadwinner and the provider. It was very masculine, if you ask me. And then she came out and said she had a dragon. She was unleashing the dragon on this man. But that's what he wanted. That's what they love. And she thought, because she looked a little different aesthetically, she had a little different culture. She used chopsticks and stuff like that. She thought that was going to ensure the fact that he was not going to treat her the way that he treated Natasha and Kim and Shaquita and all of them. Like, come on. Stop. Bambino, don't start your... I don't know what's up with these animals, but they love harassing me when I'm trying to do a show. I don't know what it's giving. Love to hear. Thank you, boo. Albie in the building. What's up, Tony? Hey, boo. Mwah. Okay, so let's move right along. Wait. Oh, I gotta fix this title up. Y'all know I be moving fast. I'm talking. I got a lot. Like it's a lot going on. So I wanted to talk about this Keke Palmer situation because I am just like, girl. You got the people out here rooting for you. We're all on your side, and you out here doing this mess, looking crazy. Shouts out to the Neighborhood Talk Fair Use. Keke Palmer reportedly calls off restraining order. Keke Palmer reportedly calls off restraining order hearing with baby daddy Darius to handle matters privately. Both have agreed to attend mediation. Girl, you look like a plum fool. Neighbors, it looks like Keke Palmer will be handling everything with her alleged abusive baby daddy privately after blasting him in public court documents. According to Radar Online, they both have agreed to handle everything away from the public eye. They were scheduled for a restraining order hearing on December 5th, but both postponed. Per the report, the hearing was scheduled for Keke to make her case for why her temporary restraining order should be permanent. Keke and Darius stated in new documents that they plan to attend mediation together. If you can recall, Keke accused Darius of emotional abuse, strangulation, and more. And this is what people saying. Women feeling empathy for their abusers is why they often end up unalive. And you know what? This is true. This is true. I've been in, and it was given empathy. It absolutely was. It was given empathy, and I didn't know any better. I always thought, hurt people, because we grow up in volatile, toxic environments. A lot of us, we don't see healthy relationship dynamics. We really don't know any better. So we think that that's what love looks like. And even starting and stemming from childhood, when your mother whips you, when your mother beats you up and then comes and be like, oh, you hungry? Never an apology. Never, you don't talk about it. It gets swept under the rug. That absolutely has bearing on how you navigate through your relationships in adulthood. And I don't give a fuck. Miss me with that. People always saying, oh, she got daddy issues. No, a lot of us have mommy issues. Like, it just is what it is. We grow up, you know, we move on, we work through it, but your mother, that's the first God-like symbol in your life, and she ultimately teaches you how you should be treated in a relationship. And, you know, abuse is normalized in our community. It just is what it is. And I don't know if it's something that stems back to the plantation, or, you know, the fact that we feel like we are always on the bottom of the totem pole in this country. But we got to keep it real. Beating the crap out of your kids, and, you know, then telling them, and then just moving on. When you grow up, people don't like to hear this. People don't like to hear this. That's abuse. Like, you're physically assaulting your kids day in and day out. So now they like, okay, he loves me. Like, he said sorry. He bought me this. He did this. He's not all bad. The good outweighs the bad. And we start to rationalize with accepting bad behavior. And then, of course, you know, melanin-rich women, we don't really like to add to the problem or put the man in the system and bring a black man down. Like, it's just a lot of psychological, like, things that we need to unlearn. And it really does start with how we choose to parent our children. It's another reason why I never had kids. Not yet, at least. I don't know if I ever will. But I just knew that I didn't feel like I would have been a good parent. Like, I didn't want to bleed on my children. I didn't want to teach my kids things that I needed to unlearn first. However, you know, Stockholm syndrome, like we just really, we be in love with toxicity. We trauma bond. Y'all know I'm always telling y'all dick be ruining our lives. He probably hitting it good. They got a baby together, so you know they fucking raw. That makes it harder to, like, sever that soul tie. Cutting them cords. It's hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, cognitive dissonance is a real thing. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes. The love bombing, yes, it's a real thing. And we know that it's not right. We know that it doesn't feel good. You know, however, we accept it because we're just crazy. A lot of us are mentally ill, and we got to keep it real. And the way that Keke Palmer's mother was cussing Darius like a dog in the street, you think she would never cuss Keke out like that? Come on. That's verbally abusive. Not to say that Darius didn't deserve it, because he absolutely did deserve to be cussed like a dog in the street. However, I'm just saying. Then once again, she and I are both Virgos. As a Virgo woman, it is extremely difficult to attach yourself to someone publicly, you know, and to allow someone to really love you and to know you. And then once you start to love a person, like, we go hard for people. That's why, you know, a lot of us are disconnected, very detached, very aloof, very cold, very flighty. I'm a flighty ass bitch. I don't give a fuck. You say no, bitch, I say next. This don't mean that I don't care, but I be fighting that shit. Like, bitch, fight the motherfucking feeling. Fight it. We got to do what we got to do to survive and to move forward, you know? So when you really do let a person in, when you really actually start to love a person, you come out in public. It is very hard to come out in the public with somebody as a Virgo woman. Like, let's just keep it real. Oftentimes, when we finally do latch into somebody or latch onto somebody in merge worlds, it is hard to sever those ties because we do not do that often. We just don't. You will be thinking a bitch is out here single forever. Whole time I done had a boyfriend for 20 years. I just ain't claimed him publicly. Bitches be like, oh no, that's just my friend. That's what it gives. That's what it gives. Thank you, boo. Because she called it off, something else happens. They won't take her seriously. She is showing that she doesn't feel unsafe with him. You know, and she's also showing that Stockholm syndrome. So oftentimes women are in love with their abusers. Stop, baby. Come on. You know, women be in love with their abusers. Does it make it okay? Absolutely not. But there really is something behind that. Like, and then, you know, when you have I don't have kids with anybody, so I cannot imagine what that's like. However, I do know what it's like to have somebody shoot your club up. You got that seminal fluid running up and down your motherfucking spine. You feel it's a deeper connection. So I don't know. And this is why, like, when women be like, oh, he doing me wrong. Oh my God. I'm like, yeah, it's easy to say, you need to leave him. You need to leave him. Like, it's so easy to say that. And that is true. You do need to leave him. But realistically, nobody really just leaves cold turkey just like that. It takes a series of events. And this is unfortunate. I'm not saying that this is okay. I'm just being realistic. It takes a series of events. Sometimes you have to spin the block. You got to go back to the ghetto toxic circus a few times before you finally say, okay, these rides are played out. It's no longer fun. I don't want to do this anymore and no longer serves me in any type of capacity, and I need to move on. Sometimes you have to use the person who hurt you to get over him or her. Sometimes you got to use the person that you need to get over them. Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Sometimes you got to go back enough to be like, this is a bozo. It's giving court gesture. I'm way better than this person. This person can never, like, I would, what? Sometimes you need to embarrass yourself. Sometimes you need to, like, literally be in situations. You need to be publicly humiliated. It's sometimes for certain people, it takes a lot to get them to get the lesson. You know, like, and I say this too. People show up in different forms, different variations, but they are here to teach you the same thing that you didn't learn the first time. It's like getting left back in school. If you don't learn this time, we gonna, yeah, all right, then we got to repeat it again. You ain't get it, go, oh, we got to repeat it again. And that's how it goes until you do the work, you man up, step your coochie up, look in the mirror, be introspective, know you that girl and that you deserve better. Until then, bitch, go get your feelings hurt 20 times if you need to, but you eventually you're gonna get it right. Hopefully it's not too late, because y'all heard that comment that I read where the person was like, you know, women go back and then they get unalive, and that happens. We did it. We was talking about femicide rate in our community a couple days ago. I pray that that is not the case, but we have to be honest. Yes, people be attached. We have to be honest about soul ties, trauma bonds, and when you have a baby with somebody, I could just not imagine. I couldn't imagine. Like, I'm walking around for almost a year with your DNA all in my body, in my bones. Like, how do I? Hopefully, our good sis gets it together, and nothing too tragic or traumatic happens to her or that beautiful baby boy, because that would just be really sad. Hey Mel, what's up? TGIN. Okay, so Charleston White done went over to what's his name? Why can't I think his name, Lord? Anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about. He went over to this podcast and the guy was asking him questions. Why is his name missing me? He just interviewed with Krishan Rock. Y'all, if y'all know this man's name, type it in the comments. It's missing me. Oop, Charleston White shares thoughts on Sexy Red, Stone Down, Dirty Leg Hole.
Red.
Whore.
Cam Newton, that's his name. I don't know how that missed me.
Yeah, Stone Down, Dirty Leg Hoe.
We're gonna have to bleep that. You trying to get me
Well, you asked me what's coming to mind.
So let's play one word with Charleston White, right? The game is simple. I have a list of names. Describe each person using the first word that comes to mind. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
I got 10 names here. Number 1, Will Smith.
Gay.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Fucked up. That's 2 words. Bitch. Funky bitch. Yeah, bitch. That's the one word come to mind in bold letters.
Oh my God.
Adam 22.
Master.
Now that part took me out.
Yeah, he a slave master.
Sexy Red.
Whore. Yeah, Stone Down, Dirty Leg Hoe.
You gotta watch it one more time.
We're gonna have to bleep that. You trying to get me
Well, you asked me what's coming to mind.
So let's play one word with Charleston White, right? The game is simple. I have a list of names. Describe each person using the first word that comes to mind. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
I got 10 names here.
All right, I just thought that was hilarious. I'm not, and it be his like dead eye, lazy eye stare expression for me. I think he's hilarious, and I think Charleston White just shows us like never give up. Always be yourself. Continue to push forward. Don't listen to people when they talk about timing, because this nigga is like 52 years old and he's just now becoming like a viral internet sensation for his comedic timing. Him being a comic is literally just him being an asshole and not giving a damn and having no filter and just saying whatever comes to mind. Now, once again, I'm not trying to slut shame, but I mean, Sexy Red does give dirty whore vibes. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Her tattoos are just weird and random. I don't like deep melanin rich women with tattoos. I just don't. That's not my style. Bambino, can you stop? Like, what is going on? She's pregnant. We don't know who the father is, but her first baby daddy is locked up somewhere. So, Bambino, could you please stop? So we could imagine that it's not him. She's not married, so she ain't get no conjugal visits. I just thought that was hilarious. So, speaking of men going in on women, thank you, Mel. Thank you. Oh, yes. So this is a shirt that's on my site. I'm gonna show it to you guys better, but I want to show Saucy Santana, because Saucy Santana acting like real bodies don't matter out here. He got us fucked up. Yes. So before I share that, this is a new shirt that I released for December. Remember, I told you guys that I was gonna have like new designs like each month. I can't stand up fully because I ain't got no pants on. But it says "Real Bodies Matter" for the bitches in the back. And I got a couple other ones that says "Real Bodies Matter," but the design is slightly different. Like I have one with like a cute little another body figure in the heart, and I have one that has like it's black and it has like pink. It's really cute. So make sure you guys check out my merch site. I don't know where my mods are, so I think I'm gonna have to maybe pin it for you guys, or the links and stuff will be in the description. Y'all already know how that goes over here. But yeah, Real Bodies Matter, bitch. I wanted to do a merch shoot. Like, it hasn't, happened exactly yet. So I do have some of my shirts and like a hoodie and stuff like that. I don't want y'all to think that I don't have it or I don't know what it looks like. But I was like, today, let me just wear this for you guys, because Saucy Santana got us effed up with his crazy BBL. Look at me. Shouts out to the Shade Room. And I'm sorry. Ooh. Neighborhood Talk. Santana clarifies his comments about preferring women with BBLs and heavy glam versus natural women. Says he grew up loving women who kept themselves up, so he gravitates towards bad B's. It's just a preference. Sir, you don't even like women, so what are you talking about?
I think when it comes down to being a bad bitch, to me, I like super glam girls. Barbies. I remember growing up as a kid, and I would get shooed out the room like, hey, go play the game, go do something, because I would want to sit and watch all of the women get ready and do their makeup and put on their blush and their heels and their best clothes. I remember being in high school, me and my friends and my cousins was Kenny the dolls, and I would make them dress up, and we would walk to the park by the projects. They'll have on 6-inch heels, and I would be over living for them. I just always love Barbie doll girls, high.
So let me say, I've always been, I guess, what you would say, a Barbie doll girl. I always wore heels in high school. I had on heels. I always however, being fully glammed and shaming women for not having plastic surgery that could potentially unalive them is two different things. It's just two different things. I'm sorry.
Heavy glam girls. That's just my preference. That'll make nobody else less than or natural girls.
That part, because Jada and Alexis be like, I'm a bad shaped like a Barbie, hips, lips, and her body do not look like her, shaped like no type of Barbie that I'd have never seen. Her BBL look botched and toe up from the flow up. Belly button be all over here.
Not that. It's just a. I think when it comes down to, I think now with like me being a rapper and just society and Instagram, I wouldn't say BBL is the standard.
But you notice also how he said, like, I would watch women, you know, get dressed up and do their hair and nails and wear the heels. But yet he got his funky big ass up on a stage not too long ago saying that we need to credit our style and, you know, we're heavily influenced by his community. Like, we ain't the fucking blueprint. He mad problematic. It's just because he's under he's a part of a certain subculture, a protected class, so to speak. So he gets away with a lot of slanderous, triggering rhetoric. Not once in this did he even like fully come out and apologize. He's just making excuses and saying, well, this is why, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, it's just my preference. Like, no. Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick and tired of these men constantly coming for women and nothing happening. Like, and we're their biggest fucking supporters. Without women, he wouldn't be up here with the nails and the lashes and that soft baby voice. It wouldn't give that. Without women who are naturally curvaceous, who are naturally fucking busty, who naturally got a fat ass, I would stand up, but I don't need y'all to see my ass on this YouTube streets. Y'all ain't nobody paying me for that. If y'all didn't see if you didn't see what that looked like in real life, you would have nothing to mimic. You would have no references when you went to the surgeon, sir.
Say that we see it a lot, and for me, that's something that I like. Almost a lot of the girls I'm around have BBLs. I went and got a BBL. I just think it's raw. I'm infatuated with strippers. Anybody know me know I go in a strip club and make it blood because I love bad bitches. I love lashes, weave, body done, small waist, stripper heels, white toes. Like, I just love bad bitches. It don't take away from natural girls. I grew up with my first girlfriend I'm in love with, Brianna, natural, no fillers, no.
It's given, I have black friends.
Body done had kids and some other shit. I still love her. Like, I just think that it's just everybody have a preference of what they like. I think now with like me being a rapper and just, I feel like I just always praise girls. You could go into comments, you could go look at the people that I share. You could go to most women. When I meet women, I always compliment them and tell them that they pretty, natural or not. I feel like for me, it's just, you know, a preference, but it's not to say that everybody else is not a baddie. Flo Milli natural, she a baddie. Lizzo natural, she a baddie. Lola Brooke natural, she a baddie. Coyle Ray natural, she a baddie. Like, it's so many girls. Chloe Holly, they baddies, they natural. Like, you could be a baddie in your own skin, in your own state. I just have a preference. I love bad bitches with BBLs and long weave and makeup and glam, hot, heavy glam. I just like Barbie doll girls, but I think that all girls are beautiful. And it's really no shade, not for me at the end of the day. I'm not everybody cup of tea. And I go to sleep at night okay with it. I feel like...
Shut the fuck up, Santana. You should have apologized. You should have said, I apologize for making it seem as if you don't have a BBL or a full face of makeup that you can't be considered beautiful, period. Like, yeah, he likes over-exaggerate that part. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you? I try to not be biased because when I had a string being hanger body, right? I wanted to look like what I look like now. I wanted to look like how I look now. I grew into all of this. I got my grown woman weight. I always was curvy, but it was just like, so if I didn't grow into this, if it didn't give this, I always wanted to look like this. So this is why I'm trying to say, like, I'm not sitting up here saying, oh, you know, telling people what to do. However, it's unrealistic to think that every woman is going to have that type of aesthetic, and that is what it takes or what is required to be a baddie. Like, you could be slender and be a baddie. You can have little boobs and be a baddie. You can have a little booty and be a baddie. You could wear just lip gloss and be beautiful in a baddie. Like, I think that's the biggest flex, is to be able to be beautiful bare. That's a bigger flex than having $30,000 to go and buy a goddamn pump fake your body out. Like, it's a bigger flex to go to the gym, to be disciplined enough to watch what you eat, because bitch, put the motherfucking biscuit down. It's a bigger flex to have a healthy skincare regimen. It's a bigger flex to get that cardio in, to get your blood pumping, to have good heart health, to have good gut health. That's a way bigger flex than laying on a surgeon table. It's a way bigger flex to naturally have discipline. Come on. Come on, y'all. I just think it's very problematic for men, for these niggas to constantly get up here talking about women's bodies, always giving opinions. Hold on, how many likes we got? Cause y'all, look, are y'all paying the entry fee to my house? Let me look. Cause y'all be trying to play and I don't have time. Is y'all paying the entry fee to my fucking house? Is y'all paying the entry fee to my fucking house? Oh yeah, no. We need to have 20 more. Thank you for telling me, Autumn. We need to have 20 more likes so we can finish. Hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel. And shout out to my new subscribers. Ow. Shout out to my new subscribers. Hit the like button. Yes. Cause I just don't I don't think it's right that everybody feels like they need to look a certain way. And then, like, if you notice now too, in Hollywood, there's a shift. Being slimmer is now the new wave. All of these things are kind of like trendy, so to speak. Like, at one point, having super crazy boobs was like a big thing. Now it's like, as long as you're proportioned, like Wendy Williams era, it was like Dolly Parton out there. It don't give that no more. Don't nobody want Dolly Parton boobs. They still want a robust, but not Dolly Parton vibes. Then, the trend was, I don't know, those thin, super plucked out, tweezed out eyebrows. It don't give that no more. Like, now all of the girls the actual Hollywood girls, not just, the Instagram girls, they taking that out. They getting their butts reduced. Like, being more athletic looking, being more slender looking is what's the fad now. They all on Ozempic to be skinny. They taking buckle fat out their cheeks to look like a Skeletor. It's giving this. That's what it's giving now. And we really don't know what it looks like when it ages. Like, when you become a grandmama, what that's gonna look like. How that's gonna work when you in a nursing home. Who gonna wipe that big ass? Now, it's one thing, some people naturally have a big old, yeah. But when you have when your body is more, just a natural body, and if your weight fluctuates, everything is on the same page. So it doesn't give you that weird Bugs Life look if you lose weight, or I don't know. I'm not against it. I keep saying I'm not against it. Do whatever it is that you want to do. However, to make it seem like if you don't have that aesthetic, then you're not popping, that's what I don't fuck with. I think that's bullshit. I don't fuck with that. is really dangerous. It's young girls, young ass girls. Like these women are young. Ari, Jada, they was like 22 getting breast implants and ass shots and all types of stuff. Why is you doing that? And you, Lotto, 22 years old, 23, getting a whole plastic surgery. Like, what are we promoting? Lotto's body was so cute before. Honestly, I think her getting all that plastic surgery aged her. Reginae Carter, 22 years old, 23, breast implants, BBL. Like, you're a young girl. You don't even know what your body is going to look like when it starts to fill out. And then that's when they start to look like linebackers, like Saucy Santana. Because once their natural body weight starts to pile on, the fat got to go somewhere. So it's going to, you know, you can look extra swole. Ain't nobody got time for that, y'all. Now, after you done had you some kids and stuff like that, then now I understand. Since you ain't got no, like, what are we doing? It's for my, thank you. That's what I just said. Now, after you done had some children, I ain't pushing, I don't have kids. So I don't know. My titties might hang down to the floor. I don't like implants. I don't really like padded bras. I'm not into that. Like right now, I don't have, this is no padding. Like these are just my titties. Like, but once I have a child and they hang down to go all the way down to the floor, I'm not opposed to getting a boob lift. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to maybe a little bit of smart lipo. I don't like heavy anesthesia. That scares me. That's another reason why I don't promote that. Like, if you got to get put to sleep, if you don't have to, don't do it. Like, that scares me. I think that's dangerous. People don't be waking up. And all of the side effects, like, you don't know what your results are going to be like. And if you're already insecure and you having body dysmorphia or whatever, then who knows? You're going to see something else wrong and want to go back and start doing it. Like, you open up Pandora's box once you start getting all types of fillers, and it's just be a lot. It just be a lot. Right? These girls don't realize that you get curves after pregnancy. I've always had a natural big butt. Look, thanks, Granny. Same. However, as a child, I had to be careful because grown men would try to talk to me, or worse, to see people paying to see. Wait, so to see people paying to get it stunned me. Okay, I feel you. So I guess if those women he likes take out the weaves and makeup and plastic surgery, they would be ugly. I don't know. At the end of the day, as women, you know, you got to do what's best for you. Like I said, I'm not 100%. I'm not going to ever be like, don't do it. I can't say that because it's going to make me sound like a hater. Like, I've had family and friends tell me they want to get a BBL, and I'm just like, okay. But if I say I don't think you should do that, then they're going to be like, oh, she hating, she jealous, she just don't want me to get plastic surgery, she just don't. Bitch, ain't nobody jealous. I look like what... It don't give that, bitch. I'm scared for your safety. You already got underlying health issues. Bitch, you don't got no discipline. You stress eat. Once you get that shit done, you got to maintain that. You don't work out. Bitches don't even take walks. I do 10,000 steps every single day. If I'm not at the gym, if I'm not doing yoga, I at least, like, come on. I do a light jog. These women don't do that. They eat anything. They don't even drink water. They drink soda all day. And I be telling them, like, sis, like, what are you eating? Like, what's going on? Come on. You need a whole lifestyle shift. For real. It's always, oh, you're a hater. You're jealous. Then I had one of them telling me, oh, because when I get my body done, bitches is going to be jealous. Bitches is going to be mad. Oh, I'm going to be wearing any fucking thing. I'm going to be naked. I'm going to be this. Bitch, what? So I be thinking in my head, like, bitch, are you jealous and mad at me? How you feel about me? Because I can wear things that you feel like you can't. Or because I look closer to what you wish you looked like. Are you jealous of me? Now, if I spoke like that, everybody would fucking hate my guts. But I have to listen to bitches say shit like this all day, and I just be like, what you trying to say, sis? Like, what are we doing? Why do you want people to be jealous of you? Like, that's another thing that I don't understand. Like, why do people operate in that energy? Why do you want people? I don't want people to be jealous of me. I want people to fucking love me. I want people to, like, root for me. I don't want people, oh, bitches gonna be jealous, bitches gonna be envious, bitches is haters. I don't like that. It does not feel good for people to hate on me. That does not make me feel good. I don't like that. I'd rather people like me. I love that a lot of people like me and enjoy me, and where I have fun with people and I make people feel good. I love that. I operate in that. I don't operate from bitches is going to be mad and I'm going to make bitches jealous, because then now you just look real insecure. You're not getting your body done for you. You're getting your body done because you look around and you're saying this to me. So it's like you feel like I make you feel some type of way about yourself. It just is what it is. And I get it. I understand. But the thing is, you got to do the internal work before you fuck with your external. You have to do the internal work, because why is you talking to me, Love Jones, that's fucking out here loving you, cheering for you? Why is you telling me everybody gonna be fucking jealous and hating? Bitch, you must be a jealous hater. It's giving projection. Like, it's giving projection, ho. The fuck? Let me put these cookies down. I had 2 cookies last night. And them shits was good. They was white chocolate macadamia. And I didn't feel bad. It's that time of the month. They do be jealous of natural, thick, or proportioned bodies. It's not your fault, but they make us feel guilty. God bless some and not others. Yeah. She got the same. Oh, you talking about Jeezy and Jeannie? Yeah. Literally, a young lady said this at my job, and I laughed. Right? Because, like, why you keep saying everybody gonna be mad and jealous? Like, bitch, what are you? And to say it to me constantly with such vitriol, like, I don't know how to take that. Like, I'm like, so now I'm looking at you sideways. Like, bitch, are you side-eyeing me? Like, do you secretly resent me or have some type of feelings toward me? Like, that's weird. That's fucking weird. Right, love. Right. I love giving people their flowers or advice or encouragement. It really makes me feel good to make others feel good. Me too. I don't like that. Oh, bitches is gonna be mad. But like, why would you want people to be mad and jealous? That's weird. I just don't. I don't get that. I don't want that, because when people don't like you, they're gonna try to take you out. They're gonna try to drag you. Like, they want to knock you off your pedestal or whatever throne you think you want. Like, they don't give that. They just mad at your body and your shape. That's all. I'm guessing that's what it is now that I'm even saying it out loud to y'all, because who goes around saying that? Like, if you're doing something and it's really for you, you wouldn't be saying everybody gonna be mad and jealous and hating on me. Like, that wouldn't even be a thought. It just wouldn't, because now it's like, what's your intentions? Like, me growing this platform and me doing my merch. Make sure y'all shop my merch. The link's gonna be in the bio. Real bodies matter, bitch. Me doing this, imagine I'm like, bitches is gonna be jealous when I'm a fucking millionaire. Bitches gonna be hating. That's disgusting. That's not why I'm doing that. I'm doing that so we can fucking spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. You know, like, I want to elevate so that I can fucking touch the people. I want to be able to go on a tour and come and see y'all and, you know, do soul fucking sister circles. That's the type of vibe I'm on. What? Let's do some retreats. Let's do some like, let's come on. Let's manifest some shit. Let's elevate each other. Let's get together and build something beautiful. Not so I can shit on bitches. Like, that's just nasty. He ain't saying nothing wrong here. Don't know what he said before. Who ain't saying nothing wrong? Saucy Santana, did you watch all that? Seem like they may be in secret. You know what? You're right, Lachey. Feeling like once they pay for their body, they got one up on you, but in reality, it's not natural, so they don't. They need to embrace what they got. That's what it is. It's the competition. Oh, Lachey, that's a good point. It's a competition. A one-sided competition, because I ain't competing with no bitch. I'm competing with the last version of myself. That's it. The bitch I used to be is who I'm competing against, so I could continue to go further and elevate. The intention is to get attention and be in the imaginary competition with you because they don't like themselves. Yeah. Hey, thank you, boo. I don't care about booty. I just don't want no big back. Right, love, one side is in the head. For real. That part. Like, it's enough of that, you know, and men do a good job at having us go against each other. And it just sucks. A lot of women don't even have issues with each other naturally. Well, unless it's like just straight hate and jealousy and envy, a lot of us don't really have issues with each other. It's just a competitive nature. Men are competitive toward each other too. But I just think, like, you know, at the end of the day, hate and love lives on the same spectrum. If you hate somebody, that means you love them to some degree, unless this is just a deplorable, a terrible human being and they do heinous shit. However, if you cannot stop fixating on a person, you cannot stop thinking about how they dress, their hair, like you can't stop talking shit about them. You may be envious, and sometimes that's natural, but use that energy, transmute that energy, and turn it into inspiration. When you see women doing things that you always talking shit about, it's because secretly deep down inside you want to be more like that. You know, it don't mean that you even want to look like them necessarily, but there's something that you probably wish you had a little more of. So be inspired. We're all human. We all got 24 hours. Like, can't nobody do something that you can't do. Like, I be looking at people, I be like, oh my God, Rihanna is fucking lit. Like, I used to wish that I had that career when I was younger, but I didn't apply myself. Now I'm grown. Like, bitch, I could fucking sell lipstick. Like, that's inspiration. If she could do it, why can't I? Why can't I do it? We're all people at the end of the day. And there's space for all of us. Tap into what you have that's beautiful and that you're blessed with and that you're talented at. Don't be out here trying to compete with people. Don't be out here literally unaliving yourself, trying to chop your body up to pieces. Like, I don't know. If that's what you want to do, do it. But just make sure you do your research. Make sure you have your coins. And do it for the right reasons. Because if it's not, just because you got your body done, it doesn't mean that you're going to be desired by every man. It doesn't mean that you're going to automatically be beautiful or attractive. It don't. Y'all know me. I be around everybody. I be every goddamn where, doing some of every goddamn thing. I walk into spots with people that look BBL the fuck out. It does not take away from how I feel about myself. It doesn't take away from me pulling niggas. It don't. I'm my complexion. I wear big hair. I'm not out here, trying to be looking Europeaned out. I'm me. And I still walk up in the fucking spot like I'm that girl. And that's how you got to feel about yourself. You can't be out here worrying about what other bitches doing, trying to get your body done up to compete with other bitches. That's weird. It's not giving self-love. And we promote self-love over here. Yeah, shop my merch. This is a new design for the month of December. Real bodies matter. Real bodies matter, bitch. Real bodies matter, ho. Real bodies matter. What is this? Rubber thin, like pencil down your food pipe, your stomach in and out. Or is this like a troll? Like, what is going on? I don't understand what that is, but okay. Oh, excuse me. But y'all, I love doing this with y'all. This is fun. And I feel like this is like my diary, if that makes sense. Like, I tell you guys stories. I tell you guys like my perspective on things. And I'm just really honest. Like, I don't give a fuck. I live too much life worrying about what people thought. And you need the shirt. Go shop my merch on spring. Real bodies matter. Yes, cop a shirt. Cop a shirt. Definitely cop a shirt. But so like, it's just a safe space. Like, we all need to really big ourselves up for real. And before I go, I'm gonna read this guy. Yeah, get the shirt. Thank you, DA. Shouts out to you, baby. Thank you. Let me pin that. All right, let me show y'all this message. I'm not this post that I saw and I commented on. Oh, my comment got 668 likes. All right. So y'all agree. Mother shares how easy it is to create lifelong bad memories for your children after calling her daughter a clown. Let me tell you how easy it is to create lifelong bad memories for your kids. The other day, a conversation about lipstick with my toddler reminded me how easy it is to cause damage to these little beings. We were running late. She decided to take my lipstick and smear it on her face. I got upset and said, why is she doing that? That she always wants to make herself look like a clown with lipstick before we go out. Her face, the hurt, oh my God, I felt bad. Her lips moved, her tears formed, and I realized how much that hurt her. I put my stuff down and was like, hey, I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. I didn't mean to be mean. I'm sorry I got upset right now. She let the tears roll, and I felt so bad. I hugged her and told her how sorry I was, that I'll fix her lipstick. She smiled and gave me a hug, but it stayed with me. And a day later, this happened. We were playing with lipstick like we always do. I noticed she was being very careful applying it. I observed her. I knew I was the reason. So I said, let me see your lipstick. And she says, look, mommy, I don't look like a clown today. And there it was, damage waiting. And I said, I got made fun of by my family so much growing up that I had so many complexes. And what did people, a couple people responded. And people said, I've experienced this all my life because I'm slim. I've birthed 4 children and I'm still the same size I was since high school. It took me meeting my best friend who was the same size as me to build up my confidence. Now, when the skinny jokes are told, I intentionally tell a mean, nasty, fat truth back and it gets off of me. And it gets them off of me. I can't lie. I used to hurt my feelings. It's not my fault I'm small. They act like I have an eating disorder or try to starve myself, but I eat more than the average man. And fun fact, I used to be skinny. I always tell y'all I used to have a hanger body. And my aunt used to call me a crackhead. And I'm wondering now, looking back, was that one of the reasons why I so desperately wanted to look like how I look now? I internalized that. She used to be like, you look like a fucking crackhead. Why are you so skinny? You look sick. You look like a crackhead. It's giving crackhead. And I was like young, like 20, 21. And that really hurt my feelings really bad that she would say that to me. Like, people don't get that. Like, body shaming is not only like for fat people. You could body shame a skinny person too. And I've been a skinny person. And then once I started to gain weight, people started telling me I was getting fat. People started telling me I was getting fat. Oh, you getting fat. You gaining weight. You getting fat. And I used to be like, literally, I weighed like 130 pounds. And I was being told that I was getting fat. And also because I was modeling and, you know, acting, it would be like, oh, you need to lose 10 pounds. But when I was really skinny, I was called a crackhead. Like, it just was no winning. Now, like, the last guy that I was dating seriously, he would talk about my weight. Like, oh, you're getting bigger. Like, you're getting big. Sir, I love it here. I'm comfortable. When I feel like I want to lose a couple pounds, I fast and I lose a couple pounds. Then I saw him not too long ago. He was like, oh, you look so good. Like, you lost weight. How much you weigh? Like, just so obsessed with like my weight. And I was just like, damn, like, we really go through a lot, you know, like, it's like never good enough. And I always got age shamed. Once I turned 23 years old, I was told that I was old. You're getting old. You're old. You're old. And I told y'all the story about the guy that was a fucking PEDO, that was a creep, that was in his 30s, that met me at my high school. Once you turn 25, a man will never want you. That stuck with me too. Like, recently now, like, I don't think about that. I'm like, that doesn't bother me. But back then it did. It did. So we have to be mindful of how we speak to people, you know? It's crazy. Let me see what else these people said. There's someone said, same, my brother called me a Mexican hippie. I don't speak a lick of Spanish, and that was the nicest thing he ever said to me. Let me heart her comment. Let me heart this. I can relate. It was my own mom making fun of my parents, so I really struggle with self-image. People can what? I think they meant people can be mean. Yeah. And then they covered up with, oh, it's just a joke. For real. And then I used to have a gap in my teeth, and everybody used to talk about my teeth. Like, it was so, thank God I was always pretty, but everybody used to talk about it. Like, I hated it. I didn't like to smile. I used to cover my mouth all the time when I laughed. My uncle used to call me Flintstone feet because I have like flatter feet. For a long time, I didn't like to wear sandals. I would not wear open-toe shoes. He used to call me hammer toes. I hated my fucking feet. I would never. Like, it would be hot outside and I would have on sneakers. Like, I would never let anybody see my toes. My mother used to say my lips was too big. And when I would go to school, they would say, you have DSL, like you got dick-sucking lips. She used to be like, why your bottom lip hang like that? And I had a complex about my lips. I just did not like that my lips was as full because my aunts, they have thinner lips. You know, their lips are like, they have like thinner lips. So I had a complex about my lips. I used to be like, oh, I hate my lips. My cousin, we would look in the mirror together. She would tell me my nose was crooked. So then I had a complex about my nose. Like, oh my God, my face is not symmetrical enough. Like, one of my aunts used to talk about my legs. Why your legs are dark under your booty? Never used to wear shorts. Like, it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. I constantly got criticized. I was always at the center of everything, but it was because I was me all the time. It always gave main character. And when I was going through puberty, my aunts were fucking insufferable. A lot of melanin-rich women, and I will just say women, young girls, period, go through hazing when you're coming of age. You get hazed. I got ripped to fucking shreds. Y'all would not understand what I went through. Like, I don't even talk about it, but I was hazed real bad. It was always a problem. I could never do anything right. It was always an issue with something I said. It was always an issue with what I was wearing. It was always an issue with what I didn't do. It was always an issue. It was always a fucking issue when it came to me all the time. My mother's friends would always have something to say. It was always something. I never had, it was just like, once I started to develop, my life was a living fucking hell. Being hazed, being harassed, being ostracized, being constantly criticized at home, then going out into the world and being harassed by grown-ass fucking men, it was a lot. We don't really talk about these things, but it happens. And you internalize that shit. And for me, the way that it played out is I got with somebody that I should not have had no business fucking dealing with. It was terrible. It was life-threatening. Thank God I'm alive. He tried to unalive me a few times, but I'm here. Then growing up, you know, I was a people pleaser. I always wanted to make people like me because I couldn't understand why my family members treated me so terribly. I feel like I'm about to cry. Just thinking about that girl is sad. Like, aw. I don't think that I'm hurt or affected by it anymore, but right now, like, I have tears in my eyes just thinking about how my life was and how it played out. Like, just always feeling like I was not good enough. Like, no matter what I did. We could be so cruel to each other. Like, women are, like, a lot of us could be really cruel and really mean to each other. So I try to be mindful of that. And now, you know, that I'm older and I've gone through therapy, I don't allow people to treat me bad. You know, and they'd be like, oh, you're a bitch. You don't know how to be a friend. Like, no, I am not going to allow people to fucking walk all over me anymore. I know how big my heart is. I know how loving I am. I know how genuine I am. And people have used me a lot. I've been used a lot just for my energy and for my essence and to fill other people up. And I've been drained and depleted. And I didn't know my worth. You know, like, I didn't know, like, that I was all that I am. And I think that goes into why, like I told you guys before, that I was insufferable. I was fucking mad all the time. And I never appreciated anything. Nothing was ever good enough. But that's because I never felt like I was good enough. And I always knew that I had something special. And when I would try to express that, there was just somebody fucking tearing me down and ripping me to shreds, telling me, you need to fucking stay in that corner. Shut the fuck up and don't say shit. Like, it was just always a constant battle. Like the hardest thing ever was to just be myself. The hardest fucking thing ever was to be myself. And we don't talk about that. It's so easy to blend in, and it's so easy to be a part of the crowd. It's so easy to have the same ideology. It's so easy to spew the same rhetoric. It's so easy to like the same type of men. It's so easy to work the same type of city job and just be complacent and be okay with just, and I never wanted any of that. I was always alternative. And I had a really, really hard time because of it. It's just sad. So I'm glad that this mom checked herself and she understood how much children internalize things. Yeah. I didn't think we was gonna go there. I didn't mean to. But I'm human, God damn it, I'm human. I'm a human being. And now I feel invincible. Like I don't even like to use the term strong because I feel like that gets weaponized against melanin-rich women. But I know, because I'm still here through all of the things that I've gone through, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to pull through and to push through and to keep going. For real. Oh, I love y'all. All right, let's do some affirmations and then I'm going to get out of here. God. Woo! Okay. I am magical. My life is full of wonder. I have a windfall of abundance. Whatever I spend comes back tenfold. People love to buy me things. You are a whole vibe. Everyone loves you. I have beautiful relationships. I'm in love with myself. I have such a supportive team of people. I have a natural magnetism. People love to help me in any way they can. I bring my dreams into reality. I'm a powerful manifester. I am destined for greatness. I am a master creator. I'm so beautiful inside and out. I am mentally, physically, and emotionally healthy. I vibrate on a high-flying disc. Great people are drawn to me. Opportunities are all around me. I am living happily ever after. I deliberately create. I am always inspired. I am in alignment with my true desires. Great things always happen to me. Everything you want is already yours. I believe in you. I love you. Shoot for the stars. My entire existence is a major flex. I feel so good right now. Money is forever flowing to me. Your name is being praised in rooms that you're not even in. You are an abundant child of the universe. Companionship comes easy for me. The sky isn't the limit because there isn't one. I have a beautiful home. I always go with the flow. Everything I need is always available to me. I am a visionary. Keep your eyes on the prize. I am great at understanding. I am very creative and extremely talented. Your intuition is your superpower. Your intuition is your superpower. Your intuition is your superpower. My personality is amazing. I love my good feeling body. I feel great. Whatever I want, I attract. My net worth is steadily and constantly increasing. I love you guys. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your face. You can do it. Keep your eye on the prize. If you can see it in your mind's eye, then you can bring that motherfucker into reality. Life is a movie, and you are at the center of it. No, life is a stage, and you are at the center of it. Life is a movie, and you're starring in it. That part. Yes, yes, yes. Love you guys. Don't dwell. It's okay. I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't dwell. I don't think about those things. Like, that's not memories that I just express to you guys is not at the forefront of my mind. I'm not every day living in that. However, certain things still kind of triggers me. You know what I mean? Like reading certain things, like hearing what she said to her daughter, calling her a clown. Like, and the little girl just really like started crying. And then I always would be told that I was too sensitive. It's like they try to beat the emotion out of you. It's just a lot of beat down and breakdown that happens, And then you become hardened, and then you become mean, and then you're a bitch, and then you're depressed, and then you are toxic. And it's just a lot that it's like a domino effect of just adopting these weird coping mechanisms. And I know now I don't really fuck with people like that because of a lot of the things that I went through. And it's not that I'm bitter, but it's also you live and you learn, you know? So you got to pay attention to telltale signs when things don't feel right. And I just really, really more so operate in how I feel about things. I'm a very logical person. That's like kind of like a default setting, but I've allowed myself to operate in emotion when it comes to relationships with people sometimes, unless it's just like a business or a work relationship. But if it's like a friendship, if it's like, you know, if it's going to be something romantic, I work really hard to like move off of emotion because that has been kind of hard for me. Like, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's because I was always told that I was too emotional. So I'm like, okay, I can't use that. Like I have to kind of like cut those parts of me out. But that's the beauty. You know, when you're creative and when you are a muse, when you are an artist, emotions is what drives you. Emotions lead to inspiration, and that is what drives you. It fuels you. So feelings matter. Feelings matter. Like, comment, subscribe, share because I know that you care. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me and allowing me to feel safe enough in this space to be myself. Whether I'm crazy, yelling, saying I'm that girl, crying, talking about shit I experienced, whatever the case may be, like, we're people and this is the journey. This is the journey. And I'm excited that you all are on this journey with me, and I'm excited to see where else it goes. Make sure you shop my merch. Real Bodies Matter and all that other good stuff. And I will see you guys. I'm actually going to head over to Storm Monroe's channel, and we're going to do a show. It's going to be really cute. That's going to be at 8 o'clock, which is literally like in 20 minutes. So I'm going to refresh myself. And yeah, I love y'all. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. See you soon.